foxes with deformed feet, missing ears, diseased eyes found on high welfare fur farms.
Here's a summary of the article.
Animal rights activists have uncovered what they said was disturbing animal suffering on supposedly high welfare fox fur farms in Finland. The country's fur industry says that almost all fox and raccoon dog fur farms in Finland are certified by the Saga Furs Assurance Scheme, which promises the highest level of animal welfare. According to animal advocacy organisation Humane Society International, UK, Saga certification is the most important management system connected to animal welfare in Finland, reads the Saga Furs website. Finland is the biggest producer of fox fur in Europe, rearing and killing between 1 and 2 million of these animals every year for this purpose, according to animal advocacy organisation Humane Society International, UK, which added that fur originating in Finland is used by several luxury international fashion brands. Humane Society International, accompanied by other Finnish and British animal welfare campaigners, conducted an undercover investigation of 3 fur farms in Finland's Ostrobothnia region, 2 of which are certified by Saga Furs, a Finnish fur brand and auction house. Fur trade buzzwords about welfare ring incredibly hollow when you are staring into the eyes of an animal tormented by a life of deprivation for a frivolous fashion item that nobody needs, Claire Bass, executive director of Humane Society International, UK, who visited the fur farms, said in a statement. British vet and animal welfare campaigner Mark Abraham also accompanied investigators to the Finnish fur farms. Kristo Murima from Finnish animal protection group Oikuta Eläimille, who also accompanied the investigation, said in the statement, "I have visited more than 100 fur farms across Finland and every single one is as horrific as the last."
This post received a score of 21,000, with an upvote ratio of 95%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
There's no such thing as high welfare factory farming.
Sure there is. Just pay your workers shit wages and they'll qualify for food stamps and other forms of public assistance. There you go. High welfare.
The Bezos special. Hey now, credit where credit is due. The Waltons championed this strategy in modern times long before Bezos. And if you go back far enough, this is kind of just an evolution of company script.
Was going to mention this. I think Walmart was brought in for a congressional hearing for underpaying and having their employees get welfare. It feels like little changes. Wrote papers back in college on Walmart's distorting effect. About 2 decades ago. Pensive face. That's gotta feel so frustrating. It's like yelling into void. Yeah haha.
Fur farms will always treat animals badly.
Which is especially stupid when they get better furs from better raised animals. I suppose for huge industrial production of questionable quality clothing, they don't care about how ragged these poor animals end up. When all that's needed is a thin strip around a winter coat hood, I suppose the amount of waste is considered acceptable by the industry. Poor animals.
Greater than they get better furs from better raised animals. Quantity, quality. It costs more money to keep animals healthy. It's more than likely cheaper to simply let the sick ones languish and just breed new animals. Rinse, repeat. Sickening.
I'm sure the corporate goons running all this did the math. You'd think, say, 6 really healthy animals could provide more high-quality fur than 20 ragged animals at lower cost, but they seem to think otherwise. Shows the value of life. This applies to humans. Companies with high turnover still seem to think it's better value for their money to pay people shit, treat them like shit, and replace them more often than taking good care of their staff and retaining them long-term.
For many years, I had a license to raise foxes for fur here in Michigan. Never owned a single fox, but the license Michigan Wildlife Permit was required to raise skunks. I had a wonderful boy and girl I got from a breeder who also raised fennec foxes. To have a pet skunk or fox, you had to claim you were raising them for fur on your permit application. Something about owning a native species just made me think of them. Edit, here's a photo of Baraka with our Angora rabbit. They were good friends. Sadly, I can't find one of my white and brown Melina. Will update if I do.
Okay, I'm more interested of your venture with skunks. For what, and what is your mitigation strategy for the skunk infamous chemical weapon?
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes. and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.